of lifting a trophy at
this will be interesting, man.
Of any player's year. And of course,
the Cypher, if the Cypher's smart with trips, could really own the Neon here.
DRX, that is something, never mind champions.
Kayak,
They've never been able to go to a global
Kayak
event
might struggle on
a
attack
trophy.
just if the trips are in the right place. Prowler could go over them, breach damage is like the only real thing they've got. Okay, we got DRX on defense, Fnatic on attack.
They've played each other every time. This time, multiple. This is a rematch of a playoffs match. But we're starting
I will say early on, DRX can't let them do this all the time though.
I mean, there's
It's a nice default though, with a Vice.
That's
what we talk about with Vice being like slightly initiator as well. Flash to take main, wall for if they push back and take space.
My eyes are glued onto what Boaster's game plan is. DRX with a decent idea that Fnatic might be exploring up towards top mid.
Okay, right here is what Fnatic do all the time. Take mid control, and then they wait for a reaction. If there is no reaction, they normally look lost. But my goodness, bro. I mean, they're literally waiting for this to happen, and they got all popped.
What a statement to make.
Dude, this guy is looking so crisp, man.
To just adapt to the big stage has been incredible.
He's still going from yesterday, yeah.
Now flashback tested on the other side. Boaster the better, and that's opened the way, the path towards B.
Boaster found a bit of an avenue, but Hyunmin, he's going to be hot on their heels. A hinder, bit of a catch there. Boaster slowed down to a crawl. 30 seconds left to play with, to work an advantage potentially, but Fnatic are being surrounded on every single front.
They look like they want to go prodding
I mean, they need to get kills.
That's the last player you want to tangle with.
Dude, he might actually do it.
Could be looking to square up to him again once more. This is an opportunity for an ace.
Oh, I got the ding, bro. He's so unlucky, man. He's so unlucky. He did all the damage. 3 HP.
The seconds are dwindling, and with it,
it was basically there.
Okay,
gonna see a waylay ult really early on. Dude, look at his damage, man.
And that's got to feel
look at it.
To come out here, playing for a chance to be in the grand finals and come out with almost an ace. 3 HP away from one. And it's not going to be on the stats, but it essentially is. Hyunmin, the level of individual impact late on in this tournament has been absolutely absurd. He's kept all of that momentum going.
I mean, he saved them yesterday.
Yeah, he was insane. They took Jing on Ascent, dropped 20 kills against DRX. He responded with 20 in the second
from
half.
this.
You know, so even
I like their
if he did land to a
DRX
slow start
have been a like flashback going on to Yoru has been really nice just for him in general. Outlaw uses it a lot. Marshall just means you're not going to get eco'd.
Very young players and experience at a big stage, but Hyunmin was the one to save them. One of the youngest players on this team.
Again, I do think DRX will need to do some kind of punish on B-main. It's twice now in a row they're taking it for free.
You take grasp of opportunities when they're presented and have that killer instinct. And I think they've got a lot of players on this team that have it. Hello, flashback, hello. Here's another one.
This is a good round to prove what we're talking about.
Nice and early, and the confidence must be
Dude, Hyunmin getting the kills as well, gets his ult.
It's,
it's really nice ults, man.
That's a great chance of starting out with a bonus round win here. And when you look at the map, Vito overall, Brent, just to touch on it early on in this series, the last 2 maps, DRX are 3-0 on. So when I'm looking at this map, Vito,
okay, one thing we've been relatively critical about DRX, though, is their plan with ults. It's not the best.
Or at least land a
so
major
let's have a little look at this one. You got a Cypher. You could easily have some kind of trap play right now.
The opposite of what Fnatic were looking for, and pay attention
Other
to
side of the map.
Here. If they go over towards B, he's got a trap set up.
Okay, we've got a trap set up, but we don't really.
Just holding it out in the open.
We don't really have anything to let him know when to do it.
He's not going to be given one for now. So it was a bit slapdash, almost thrown together here by DRX for their bonus conversion. At least
yeah, it is a little.
You also have the cam watching contact over towards A main here, so they'll have some idea. Now that's actually been smoked off with that one way.
Same thing for Fnatic. Flash late, wall take over towards here. There's 3 rounds in a row again. Need to have some kind of punish for this.
Alpha, yeah, putting down the wall. And flashback off the back
flashback?
Of that. For a wander down tiles.
Flashback with a Marshall.
But a perfect place to do it with the
no way. No way. Okay, well he gets the gun upgrade and he's giving them all the information. And they know they're going B because that's, sorry, they know they're going A because that's the person who's defaulting on B. Oh boy, wait, we're out here just not checking corners.
Still, plant down now for Fnatic. It's that 3v3. Looking to again gain a little bit more ground and not content to sit back and relax.
Yeah, they're going forward because they know the flashback was on the flank, and Mako catches contact.
Yeah, and they just got no info on the flank. They just have to get some kind of space.
Them with this ult. But can you actually land a big ultimate when you don't know where Fnatic are?
Man, I will say one thing I'm really impressed with DRX with. Just the confidence, man. Just the confidence in some of these players is so high.
Instant response and
okay, very nice clean. No matter what, incredible damage.
Seal it up and ensure that there is no danger.
Like, flashback to do this is madness. But he's got such good timing. Such good timing. Hyunmin yesterday, incredible confidence against the Paper X.
Beginning of the tournament, we were looking at flashback, we were looking at actually Chronicle even before Alpha.
Yeah, I would love to see a much better setup with the ult.
But now Hyunmin,
it's also a bonus. Yeah, I agree with that.
And showing you early why that's the case.
But it's still like a good sign.
So the Waylay ult, not used, not wasted. But also didn't guarantee them that bonus round win.
Okay, this is the big difference.
Apply maximum pressure to Fnatic
1, 2, 3, the combine X. 1, 2, 3, same on each side.
And a slow siege attempt. What Fnatic know and love is to find their style.
No real setup of it again.
And DRX were really struggling with that last time we saw them play, especially on, well, actually across the maps. But I was particularly thinking about Haven. They were wasting a lot of their util early on. Here, Mako just takes a bit of contact, backs it up. I look to try to refight. They've still got Paranoia and Saturate to be able to use.
Kind of like this way of pushing back A though. Dude, look at their reactions right now. It's nice though. Camera checks over towards B main.
Fnatic is still so slow. Not even within the same zip code of where those ultimates are being used. Mako is going to trail back now. A bit of a rolling retreat.
It's good awareness from Fnatic, really, but it has allowed them to get 4 defenders in position.
So good.
Fnatic saving util, but as the pop comes through, DRX will have a good resistance
here. There's 3 people here, there's 4 people here.
Forwards, Hyunmin, here he is, trying to really light them up.
Bros,
this guy
oh my god, how?
Smoke in your face, doesn't matter.
He hit that. Dude, imagine if he was good with his ult. He'd be the best player in the world.
Brings it to that 2v2, still out wide, does force the fight, gets info. Also a flashback, he is still. It's calm, cool, and collected with the aim. Composure's there, and a dimensional drift just to spot out this last straggler. Boaster spotted, and there's no chance.
Really nice from DRX. I mean, it's just Hyunmin, bro. It's just Hyunmin being a beast. As much as I hated the ult, the reaction around the map was really good. They had camera over towards B, cleared all of that, and they droned over towards middle. They knew there were 5 locked in here very early on.
Take the engagements to Fnatic. And Fnatic's job is to bait that out, which they did this round, and still be able to hit a site that isn't stacked.
They literally cleared this, Once there was sound and noise over towards here, it is so obvious that there was just 5 here.
Straight there on A.
The only place they could have been is like late, lark, middle, but they had that covered. They had 3 on A and 1 watching mid.
But they can take more risks on a round like this.
Very much all in here, but with that hinder and the dart, you're revealed up. Going to be falling as a result of it here. Mid being pressured and stressed. It is a weaker buy for Fnatic, so they can afford to take these risks.
Most of the kind of player that loves to mess around with this top mid area. That's why DRX are also putting 3 players in this spot. You want to be wary of it.
We said this about flashback as well. He's been great at just making sure they don't lose these ecos, they don't lose these low binds. Just marshals. Oh my goodness. This is a gun, I guess. Marshal outlaw all the time.
Dominant the matchup that they played versus each other, but Mako will ensure that there is no danger, no funny business, nothing that could get out of hand soon enough here. So,
well, Alpha's not even really online there. That was his first kill in the game so far.
Right.
You know, before that, 0-4. He's also not someone that we see play a lot of Vice. This is only his 3rd time ever picking up Vice. Last 2 within the last couple months. So, you know, it's something that he's dabbled with a little recently. But you need to see him being able to take those fights over towards B main, rely on his incredible rifling skills.
Okay, nice early time.
I think it was the second highest.
I would like to see him be a little less obvious. I'm not sure they know about the camera over towards B main right now. Although we haven't seen much from the Cypher, the camera over towards B main's been owning them a little bit. They're not doing enough map control.
Whether it was a little bit of lingering health issues or just a bit of rust getting back onto the stage, whatever, he didn't actually perform that great in their previous match.
Yeah.
And you're really relying on, I think, at least on 2 out of 5 of the players on Fnatic to turn up in a match like this.
Oh, for sure, because, I mean, DRX are going to test you. They're going to take fights often. Hyunmin and Flashback are prime examples of that.
Do you think they pick Sunset?
Set the pace, meta-defining almost from the way
I think they thought DRX might ban it, and then I think they wanted to like... The way that I view it, I think, is they probably had something okay planned for Sunset, and they wanted to just like get off to a good start and make them like worried. It's definitely like, as soon as they fast pick this in a best of 5, you think it's a good amount of confidence as well. Also gives you a little bit of chance to warm up.
It's so sick to see our top 3.
I don't know, when the score goes like this, it doesn't
to the final 3 of this event. A 4-player stack for DRX to open, but remember, Flashback going to be able to reposition.
He does look at, I mean, Boaster just looks uncomfy on this map, Colin. That's the main thing.
But Boaster has been throwing them in a bit more than he was at Toronto.
This camera right here is owning them.
Very aggro.
Yeah,
it is
really
owning
aggro.
them.
These are opportunities actually for Alpha.
They have to go take this.
One of those engagements.
And even after the timeout, Freeing's like, I know they should be going, like, if you're the coaches right now, you're writing the numbers of how many people have been at sites, you know they're getting information somewhere. So Freeing in this timeout, they think that they're going to go try and break this camera. He baits off of it. Oh, but the flash reveals that he's close. That's huge.
Lit up onto this corner, and it's a war of attrition. Flashback trying to deal that damage still. Freeing's going to be cleaned up here. A lot of damage done in the process, no kill claimed, but you can see some ults now being offloaded to Nightfall to lead the charge. Thorns towards the back. Hyunmin's looking to really speed
imagine
this
this team had good Waylay ults.
Fnatic down to a crawl.
It would sweep this event.
Seeing if they can avoid the ire of the opposition. Again, double blinded up. Hinder comes out as a result of it, and Bane locking down one of the extra avenues, ensuring that he buys time for his team to get in.
They are so claustrophobic right now.
They really are. Fnatic are trying to see if they can
10
find a way
seconds
to
though, it bought them a lot of time.
Punch their way through this one, but it is stalled out entirely. Plant has to go down. Alpha's got a heavy task ahead of him. Has to really deal with all of this one. The double dash in, crashes, puts a bullet towards it, and Alpha delivering.
They rushed it a little bit. They rushed it a little bit for sure.
That's the reason you gotta respect him.
It's a big round from Alpha, man.
Taking a couple of extra liberties in that round, pushing deep into B main, into Alpha's territory.
So it's a big round from Alpha. Crashies has done great there as well, to be honest.
To give him credit too, because Hyunmin
simply
forcing a 1v1 in that spot as soon as Crashies planted, had to get the Phantom out and win the duel quickly. It's a necessary round for Fnatic to stay in this one.
They're waking up, I think they need some, they need the individuals to carry it a little bit.
A rapid rate.
I don't think they can rely on boasters calling too much on this map. It just doesn't. It's just not comfy.
At the very beginning of this round, he's just gone and got
Ooh, top mid though. This is something that I don't see them do enough when we have seen them play. It's only because he has a Neon ult, but it's still nice.
It's up to Free now. He's got to hold them back out towards Market. Ajar with the movement, crashes. It's just trying to make it awkward, but it's not good enough.
Free sight for 2 deaths.
Real heat up in form over the course of this tournament. He stamps down his authority over towards the B side. Time being bought for his team to get into the fray, into the fight.
Could be winnable here still, actually, with the Steel Garden. We'll see whether Alpha wants to commit it.
Waiting into the back pocket. Corners need to be cleared, though. That's great movement from Kayak. Just a jar again with that movement in time.
Very nice. I mean, Freeing is just absolutely held so strong here.
Flexing with it.
Fnatic there choosing to try to take the duels instead, but that's a round where a couple of their
spacing
players
is
are
a
just
little
not
off.
going to be in a good position for the next on the economy. I know it's a weird spot because you're in a 3v5, but when Kaya gets the kill over towards Boba, I think that might even be a chance there of trying to rip an ultimate. Fnatic though do tend to be conservative in those kind of moments. They want to spend the ultimates on big important rounds.
For the 9 months,
I said that a couple of players would have to eco, but what are we looking at here? 3 players full buy, and then 2 of them full eco.
Oh god, guys, what are we doing? Someone commit. Someone commit, okay. All in.
So all light armor, a Stinger and a Spectre it's gross.
It's an okay all in, to be honest. Especially when you got the ults. Right now they're probably big focus on getting the ults. I say that with 5-person mid again.
Backing away, Hunter's Fury, they see that one as well. That pressure coming in through into Market now to Trip. Really going to be highlighting a lot of
in a Trip he wins that.
Relieve most of it. Still with Flashback going down and Alpha soon to collect.
Huge value from the Stinger, isn't it? Able to collect onto Freeing, who's gone pushing out in B main again and died. This is a gift for Fnatic, an absolute gift.
They could definitely try and get a breach ult here if they wanted to as well, but I think they're okay with the space. They also have Vice ult.
They might get away with it.
Such an important round for them to win.
Now 5v3 with full market control.
DRX have a bit of a buffer in the bank, but whether or not they want to go for it, dependent on if they can find some kills. Paranoia is going to be good. Connection onto the 2, forcing Fnatic. Backing up. Digging in deep now into the side to try and hold this one back into the retake.
The G2 Stinger legacy lives on.
Swinging wide. Time is ticking though, and with Hyunmin falling, surely that's
such a good gun, man.
First domino that was needed. Mako will just try and exit and roll and retreat out, doing damage where he can alongside Bane here. As we were saying, a much needed round for Fnatic and a gift towards them. Ultimates saved, winning despite the poorer weaponry.
Yeah, not even just saved.
All right, very, very nice on this one. With the save, it doesn't mean they're going to be forced into it.
To work with in the next 2. It'll make the next round easier, if anything.
It's a big round for Fnatic. They all in this, basically.
Kayak with a huge
I'm not sure he should be winning that on 5 HP.
I think Freehan's got to stop going walkabout over there in B main. If you want to be controlling B main and taking the fight to Alpha,
they saw his camera as well, right? I think that's also a big win.
You got to have a buddy with you. You can't just be wandering in alone. You're putting so much risk there into the round. By the way, Hyunmin, 3 away from having his 3rd ult online, despite not having a kill. He's literally just picking up this A main ult orb at the start of every
this is what I'm saying though. Imagine imagine they had like good rounds with his ult. He gets his ult so often, he frags so heavy. It's such a waste to not have like.
At the same time though, DRX not really adapting and putting more pressure over towards market. They have a trip there for flashback.
Every single round so far, market. Still not getting anything for the Cypher as well. We've seen two people get hit by the trips. Nothing.
TPing back and away. Decider! Pulled out Freeing. Hello! Shorty into the hands of Bane. That's long distance and range of Freeing has been set up beautifully. Still jammed out.
How has Freeing got another there? You gotta give me this POV. He's done a madness.
For his comrade, right when he was being
gets 3 here.
Strained and pressured.
And I take it all back. I said that DRX hadn't adapted. It's these 2 players up here, Freeing and Bane, who actually use flashback as bait and then come and swing.
Oh my god, his cage blocks it and he tucks in the corner, and then he wins that duel.
With his saturate. They were so ready for that hit to come through, but instead of stacking inside market, they baited and lured
it's also like, I like the Vice idea, but to then go up here into a potential crossfire feels a little weird. You probably want to go like where you can take the range. But I get that you're trying to capitalize off of the fact that they have pistols.
Yeah, double trip in market.
Yeah.
It's a hard one.
So really trying to double, triple down on stopping Fnatic from taking this space.
Dude, what a deadly round.
I imagine that Hyunmin is going to be looking to reactively ult wherever Fnatic decide to end as well. And the buy is shoddy.
Here we go, man. Let's go for Hyunmin ult watch. I'm nervous for him.
The issue as well, trying to take a fight
That's
forward.
an incredible saturate though.
Is ready. These players are lit up. Hailers around their heads are going to be slowed down. That fault line not quite good enough, but the bodies, the players ready to swing out and trade anyway.
Picked up the gun as well, top mid. This is the next duel.
But again, it comes from every single angle.
What a shot, bro. Freeing's looking incredible.
Crashes from behind.
Crashes? Crashes?
Dimensional drift to escape. No way.
Oh,
exit out as well. This is uncertainty.
No, this guy got a kill as well.
In the end, all just down to
oh boy.
Snarled up, chewed up, stunned up. Exactly where he's playing from is a essential 1v1, but he misses his chance.
Oh mate, redemption.
Plays it safely with discipline in his mind.
Redemption from the round.
Right time for Mako. Then claim to be main, and now Crashies. Surely it's inevitable.
Ooh.
Pillar.
Okay.
Guessing
not
game.
planted for him though.
But now it's not planted for him.
It's a major difficulty. Not even really the right weapon for the job, but he just spots it.
Ah man, it's
free.
Oh, what
back
the?
towards it. They spot each other out, and now getting a bit of a move on. Smoke layer down. Horn is broken. Freeing defense in his mind. The captain to cover through the smoke. Watching onto the
Guardian.
angle.
What? Oh, that's a nice try, bro. That's a nice try. That's a nice try, man. My goodness. Ah, dude, that's a gutting round for him, though. He should have that killer middle.
That one close, because DRX had them in their palm that whole time. Look at the way that they're taking all of these fights up through mid. It is a half fight from Fnatic, but DRX constantly fighting them, never allowing them to continue to move. They just got stuck in mid.
Guardian, yeah, I thought he might go for the spam on the side. Hard though with that smoke, you don't know for sure as well.
Round of the half, and Fnatic have weapons to work.
I mean, the main criticism should have been this duel.
To see for the winningest
Here we go.
player of
Let's see.
all time in Valorant, playing
set plan with it? No,
champs grand
not
final.
a set plan with it. think I'm going to give up hope of set ults in this team.
Talk about rounding out the trophy cabinet for Fnatic. Chronicle got tons of trophies back home. Looking for the chance to lift that second here. Mako pressured. Paranoia will have to be offloaded here. The spacing on it just right. Slowed it down. A bit of a fake
TP, damn.
He
wants to duel it out.
Here comes the breach ultimate.
Oh, he might have owned it, bro. He might have owned it.
He's still holding down a conversion path, like you said.
Oh, it's actually a good ult, dude. Oh, it's an incredible ult.
Slow to a crawl once more.
Nice, man.
From DRX ready to put a stop.
It's way better.
It's whatever Fnatic were up to.
Actually had someone that could like capitalize off of it.
Hyunmin sat there, feasting on the ult orbs. Throwing bodies in now to try to take down Alpha. You still gotta
this
give
round,
him a
bro.
bit
The
of
fake TP
worry.
out. They were so sure that he had TP'd over towards side. They breach all over towards side. And then he just dominates side. Gets the fast kill, then they get the ult off. That was sick, man. All because of that one TP. Oh, what a great shot as well.
So you just farm up your own huge defensive ult.
Dude, that fast kill is the whole round, by the way.
These players are sitting ducks over here. Crashes and Chronicle can do naught but die. And now Fnatic push down onto an eco round again. This has been a disaster of an attack half for them. Last time these two teams played, Boaster was calling
they got the two ults, so these combos so well, it should be a round. Also, they could get a plant or make it easy for after plant. Fnatic should win this round. I know I say that all the time, it goes the other way, but this should be an easy one.
The only major weakness has been over here towards B main, but it's been in the mid round, not the early round, when they've baited freeing it.
Pick up the orb as well, they now got 3 ults.
Ults earned up as well off the back of that orb.
Probably scared of Cypher trips as well.
Bane has the Outlaw, 4 players with light armor on the other side. And they are going back over towards mid.
Not ready yet.
Double hold up, smoke in your face though.
Look at how patient freeing is with his camera, by the way. He hasn't checked it yet. We're 40 seconds in, and they've lost B main the whole time. Like he's waiting to lose one of these big areas, and then he checks his camera. Pressure over towards A. Checks the camera. Wants to see the numbers. I think he only saw one, to be honest.
With DRX having 3 players ready to defend the B split, but
Faisal pushes them away. They're gonna save the fatal. Yeah, dude. I mean, these combos so well. It's a great shot from Fring.
The bullet straight to the body. The Brain, a kayak, double holding up. Hyunmin is fast onto the scene of the crime. Now YouTuber, what is that? From the bloody break.
Hey, what?
It's Alpha again.
You gotta show me this, dude. Surely.
Onto the round. What a stamp to end.
You gotta show me this.
Alpha has been huge for them in a couple of big moments. 13 kills he ends with, 1 behind Hyunmin, who also had a monstrous beginning. But in terms of rounds on the board, Fnatic are scraping the bottom of the barrel just to get 4.
Dude, what is that third kill?
Yes, they lost the pistol. But I think
okay,
you expect more.
I mean, they had too many ults to lose this for sure, but that made it so much easier. Bro, what is that?
Absolutely, it's going to take a lot to recover from that one here. Still down with a deficit, but for now, we're sending it down to the floor with one of Coach Milan's biggest supporters.
4 definitely might be enough. DRX on a tank. And we know for sure they don't have set stuff on this.
Et bonjour Paris, hello everyone. I'm very
I think 4 against the Cypher as well isn't too bad.
So David, first of all, welcome to Paris. It's a pleasure to have you here. And you've been able to see Milan's evolution. He started as an analyst and assistant coach, and now he's back to head coach. So how do you feel about, his evolution? Does he make you proud? What about all those responsibilities that he's having right now?
I'm super proud of him. I think he's always had it in him to be the best coach in the world. He is super willing to learn from everyone in any position. He never thinks he knows it better, and I think that's what makes him such a good coach.
For sure. Donc première question, comment est-ce que tu as vu un peu l'évolution de ton meilleur pote Milan? On le sait, il a commencé en analyse, maintenant il est head coach, il a eu plus de responsabilités. Comment tu vois ça?
Milan,
Je suis
the
trop
Fnatic head coach.
De lui. Il a le potentiel d'être l'un des meilleurs coachs du monde, et surtout il reste curieux tout le temps pour essayer d'apprendre
Champs
des autres.
2021 as analyst, assistant coach. I can't remember what his exact title was.
For sure. But what about in-game? Have you guys been able to play together? Who's the best one?
Milan is by far the better player, but we do work well together because he just makes me bait for him, and then he gets it done.
You're just the wingman, right? He just makes you go in.
I'm just a human shield.
A human shield for the coach for your best friend. Deuxième question, on sait que vous êtes un très bon duo dans la vraie vie, meilleurs amis, mais est-ce que c'est pareil dans le jeu? On a joué un petit peu ensemble, il est largement meilleur que moi, et il se sert un peu de moi comme un bouclier humain. Thank you so much, David, for joining me, and we're gonna see if Fnatic can take the victory on Sunset. See you.
Bro called him wingman, man. That's crazy behavior.
Time to find out. They're going to have to really dig deep, pull this one back. Currently down 4 rounds, but you never know with a pistol round and follow-up. You can always even it up. But for now, two of these teams, and when we've been talking about them being defined by their veteran presences, Boaster, Mako, the core has formed around them. But it is the rookies that define a team like DRX. And Hyunmin,
Coach has been talking halftime, yeah.
Saved them in the game the other day.
The coaches are allowed to talk in halftime until Barry goes down.
14-9 so far for this opening half of our lower finals.
I think he got up to 11 kills in like round 6, something like that, when he got his second ult online. And then from there, managed to get a third ult just by farming ult orbs. So, yeah, he was absolutely instrumental in getting DRX up to this lead very early on. And I think you need that. Now, we also don't know what these rookie players are going to be like over the course of a full BO5.
For sure.
Yeah, it's not a sprint, it is a marathon. Not only do you have to start strong, but you have to finish strong too. Here come Fnatic going on a walk down mid to open up their defensive pistol.
Just a bit of a set idea. Spotted out. Chronicle has been lying in wait, holding that foul line in case there is that towers pressure.
Okay, I mean, it makes a lot of sense, right? They got stun over towards here, they're going to punish over towards middle, and then if they need to fast flood over towards B, they go wall, flash, isolate the one, go flood over towards B.
That mid setup has been dismantled and calls for his team to go
Blind
back
Hour
in that
TV,
direction.
thanks so much for the tier 1, bro. Thank you. There's a big duel from Crashies. Okay, Crashies thought that he got seen, but actually I think it was alright.
I think Freehan's doing a great job here of giving information to Mako, to the caller, of where the gaps should be. Having spotted the Neon and the Breach in mid, you know that they were about to go and follow all of that noise over towards B.
A nice rotate from Fnatic at the moment, though.
Chronicle and Boaster are onto this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Crashies has done a good job here. As much as Sideshow was talking about that, Freeing's done a good job. I think that the exact same happened for Fnatic. Got info, saw the one, he thought he got spotted, probably going to call him back because he's such an aggro position, it's probably one.
It's going to come down to reaction times here. Now holding Util wants to square up and take that fight. Double ups, shoulder to shoulder, him and Crash.
Still has a tether as well. Tether's so big in pistol, man.
The approach, DRX.
Ah, what a lovely tether that is, dude. Look at surely, bro, surely. Where's the
where the hell are those bullets going?
Okay.
Time is of the essence. No anticipation for Mako, but it's all being covered. Chronicle, what a time to come alive. Bane trying to batter his way past this one, but with time going down to the shreds and finer moments.
Okay, 1-1 on the pistols. This is for sure on. For sure.
There's the GOAT. There's the guy who's won all the trophies.
Man, Cron Bale Boaster out so big there. I'm just looking at the trail on the floor thinking surely Boaster's got that one.
Potentially at this tournament. Chronicle comes alive here. Astolotov doubles up with Crashies. The two players with the experience of playing in Champs Grand Finals before. And they get
Secondary, thanks so much for the tier 1. Appreciate the 3 months.
The kings of comebacks. Didn't work for them yesterday. They went out a bit too easy.
Hey, everyone's learning, man. Everyone's making sure they don't get eco'd.
All sorts of stuff. They went down 10-1 against DRX and still won on
insane gun against eco.
Just in the playoffs of this tournament alone.
Their careers have been defined by it. I mean, remember lock-in. The team knows how to dig deep. They know how to pull it back, and they know that every single game is winnable.
Ah, that was nice though.
Combo there.
Yeah,
Sees over the top. You get confirmation. You get information on the player aftershock. They're forced to peek into the bullets or die. Fnatic starting to heat up here. And like I said earlier, I really think you look at Sunset and Corrode. We haven't even seen Fnatic on those two maps, but DRX is so good at the maps towards the end. Fnatic need these wins.
Okay, I'm kind of interested of what they want to do for these. Old Fnatic, they used to throw these away.
And we don't know what comps are going to run. Came out with a D1
when was this, 2023? They used to like buy a Marshall and throw it away.
But more than that, you need the players to be on as well, especially with the way that DRX likes to take those dry fights. On the attack side,
like the Scout and CS. I mean, it's similar. It's just the fact that the Marshall shoots like 5 times faster than the Scout. Really. The second, like, you can just fire it off real fast, man.
Tricky. Hard to pin them down as players.
Just way too fast.
Kayak's pulled out the operator, looking over towards elbow. But no dice
just yet. So they get rid of them as well, chat. This is a big thing right now. Kayak buys the op, they get rid of both Marshalls. And one's heavy invested, so at least one person needs to save. You would imagine this Kayak if possible.
Mid avenues.
Yeah.
You don't have the concrete info of having a trip up.
It's a big investment.
Get that cam that can peek through market into mid as
oh,
well.
dude, surely. No one drones from this far back.
Potentially unexpected, but now he reveals the hand, the operator purchase. DRX now know what's up. Drone's going to be used shortly after, making sure to clear most of the way, and he gets the tag on the crashies. Prowler to repost.
Oh, it's a great fast reclear though.
Information that is critical.
Instantly.
Stack of bodies of Fnatic now, leaning over towards B.
Dude, they know that the B stack's good, and they have two on middle, basically.
Looks like that's a call to be made here, the 50-second mark for DRX.
Chronicle's expecting them to go market here.
Contestant, smoke in your face as well.
As long as
Crashies
doesn't overplay this, they've owned it.
It's a horn forwards again, but now this is getting a little bit messy. It's a fault line again. Sidesteps and avoided. Seizes good, the paranoia a little bit better, but still, Hyunmin lights out, double dash forwards again, but recalled back just to get tricky with it. Chronicle forced out into the open.
Hold strong there, surely.
Noted from prior. Now Kayak and Crashies. No intention of holding this one down, no intention of playing this one into the retake. Got to save the big boomstick.
They had such a
rifle.
They had such a nice little setup for this.
I like the idea from Fnatic there that you've got Chronicle in this swing position where he can either send a fault line down into market, or he can turn around and send a fault line off in this direction as well. The problem being that they were incentivized to fight into a crossfire for DRX. DRX had already managed to slip into that defense side spawn. And it became a brawl in very close quarters.
Yeah, I think
you want Crashies to be the one.
I think everyone in this square or rectangle panicked a little bit from the pressure of these
small execution errors.
Because I think Boss is scared of getting shot in the side, so he pushes forward as well, right? And then Chronicle kind of did the same thing, but the mistakes already happened.
Both teams have had it as a permaban at this event at some point. Oh,
because he's trying to capitalize off his own on Flash.
I mean, it didn't. Honestly, it didn't end up mattering at all, did it?
Yeah, he didn't care.
Hyunmin's just immediately activated off the back of it.
Yeah, they give him easy ones.
Weapons still online for Fnatic. Yet to get up to any of those ultimates. Kayak would love to get himself into a position where he can actually take some fights. He was holding the whole of A main in the previous round, and that's still really good information for Fnatic to call around. But you also just want to put your star player in a spot where they can get kills on the board.
The hell happened to this Prowler?
Early drone pushes back.
She's happy that one wasn't on the camera. It did eventually get around the corner.
Curious.
Again, mid being left entirely open.
Okay, DRX early.
All extremity controls.
B main control.
I mean, they've got the op line, they've got A main control for now.
Kayak got himself onto a fairly deep position.
And he will show us now. Replaying that would be criminal.
He's already used the drone early on, remember. He pushed Alfier off. So that means they don't have the same level of tools to deal with Kayak. Kayak can be pretty confident on this spot, but again, like I said, the kills are just not going his way.
Each time I'm watching Fnatic, and they've got great info on the sides. I mean, look at the Prowler. Look at the timing of this Prowler here. They clear everything here. They can have 3 on B again. They can lose B every single time with 3 here.
They claim, at least, and the space is there for DRX. Flashback. See if he can take that fight. McKay finally spotted and reveals his hand. He's doubled up. Has some backup. Bane looking to bait. Shoulder just peeking out.
Bro, Prius is melting, mate. Someone help Prius out, bro. He's melting over there.
Nice ideas from both teams, in my opinion. DRX trying to contact onto Fnatic and caught 2 players really off guard. The first one, they got on.
I think DRX need to. I mean, they got a default better than this. They got to push off more of these angles, like for sure. They got the early info here, early info here. They just got numbers, man. They kind of had 4 over towards B, really.
Himself more involved in what's actually happening, rather than just getting posted up for info.
Not playing a passive game here. Fnatic, early days yet on his half, but showing good signs that they're calling around the way that DRX
Previous tech pause, yeah.
I've already noticed as well a bit of a change
in
DRX's play, I think, on their attack side, because when they initially played against Fnatic, you're seeing evidence of Fnatic trying to fight them forwards a lot, trying to pull util out of them. And DRX are opting into a lot of contact plays, trying to save util, trying to get into positions to pounce when they spot a target.
Yeah.
Why the operator is so good in the hands of Kayak. It's a really good pickup.
Yeah. I think that's also just, it suits DRX's comp. You want to contact at the start of the rounds and then explode as soon as you get into position to exec a site. But while we got a tech pause, just...
Hello.
Damn, we got the entertainment.
Hey, very good, very good. I mean, it is another incredible end to an event here at Champions. Like I was saying earlier, a top 3, all from different regions. Again, showcasing how global a game is. DRX looking to take their 3rd trophy for Pacific this year. Each one would have been lifted by a different team as well. Yeah, T1, then PaperX, then
round
DRX.
replay? When did he time out?
And then Fnatic.
I know.
All-time greats, really, aren't they? They're the best team, the greatest team of all time, but have never quite been able to get across the line when it comes to Champions. Fnatic that we have in Valorant.
Absolutely, it would be the thing that would complete the cabinet for them. A bit of a trifecta. They've got lock-in, never to be repeated. Yeah, Masters. Yeah,
who timed out?
Would be a dream for them, but still one more contender in the face of them. That is that underdog of DRX, and this is a team been scary, honestly. The Slayers are the 1st seed. Bit of a rollback around. Not too sure why.
Well, we had a crash on the DRX side.
I'm not gonna lie, dudes. They could have got a round rollback here.
Didn't catch it while the round was live, but
they definitely could have got a rollback here. He's AFK really early on.
Kayak had sick individual impact, so he's gonna have to try to replicate that.
Oh, they did.
Just to get the gap back down to between 2.
They did roll it back. Okay.
Got tidings here for Fnatic. War further back. Alpha can't really kill the
chat, he's timed out like 20 seconds before anything goes down. He's timed out here really early.
Now primed, ready for the pounce. Bit of an exit coming through. Thor wants to slow it down. Youngmin, it's not favored trying to take a fight like that.
Dude, that's a big Omen flash, man. That Omen flash wins that round.
Scales being tipped in the favor of Fnatic, all at the back of Alpha here. Doing some heavy lifting now, 17 to 11. Before he falls down, back to that spectator seat. Plant still down for DRX.
Yamin gets a kill, he gets his ult. It's a little rough, man, playing double off main. Let's see when Boaster gets smoked.
But the next one's going to be coming back online very shortly.
Yeah, as soon as he smokes the spike, it's done. Does he smoke spike or does he smoke main? Oh, Boaster, chill, mate.
Shine here for Boaster. What a shot. Adjustment though from Bane. Micro flicker. That's
damn.
Really just Boaster.
Boaster doesn't care about his util, man. He's just aiming them.
Anytime you get Alpha in spots like that, where he's pissed off about something, he just activates, man.
Oh, yeah.
He definitely refuses to lose in these kind of situations. His attitude is one of a winner. He's popping off at Jake at the end there as well.
Why was it a rollback?
I think that's what was really missing actually in Fnatic's game against NRG. It was like a mentality issue. It felt like there was no one player who would make the big play and rally the team behind them. I know that Pansy and Mike were talking about it as well, but it usually is somebody like Alfia.
Yeah.
And he's at the top of the table right now.
I do wish. I still have like a little bit of issue with people timing out. I would love.
A little here as well.
Both thorns and the wall. Small little thing. When people time it out and you know it's going to be a rollback, I would love for the team that knows that it's going to be a rollback to not go for a free round. I would love for them to just chill and just not do anything.
Okay, well he still ends up finding out one.
It does annoy me.
Alpha almost anticipating there would be a second player with him, because why would Alpha be playing that brave and brazen up towards main?
I think he might have even caught a glimpse of Kayak, just for a moment.
Gearing up for the B split.
Yeah, he found the perfect line there, didn't he? Kayak's going to find it hard to get out of this spot, even as Neon. He's got to land the first.
Ooh, it's a big miss. That's a big miss. It's such a committed angle for a Neon. I don't know that's the thing.
Sent him packing. Head slams back to the seat. Same can be said for Boaster here.
It's his ult on this one as well. Might not even have to use it. I imagine we're just straight up saving.
They dealt with that challenge so cleanly. We were talking about free.
He was on him. Nah, he flicked to the left.
Defense side, but they're on attack. He just finds the perfect little angle. A Fnatic are trying to set up a crossfire where Kayak's watching the left side, so that Alpha can focus on main. And again, maybe it's just a bit of inexperience on the map. Maybe it's not quite knowing the angles and how an attacker would peek into that situation. Maybe Alpha should be a couple steps further forward, so his back's covered.
Yeah.
But
they lost the
reality of the situation is that Freeing was able to dismantle that easily without being traded. And now the task is just to hold on to guns, because Boaster and Alpha have very little money to work with.
Yeah, they need these two rifles if they want to get a buy going for the next. A few players have built up the bank, but still that pressure coming through. We'll see if Freeing decides to take that fight and the swing. Smoke up. They're happy to let them keep
save their guns on this one.
Funky little smoke there towards the end. Yeah, I mean, Alpha just not quite having his backwatch there. Maybe starting
you
to
gotta
adjust the
wall.
setup.
You gotta wall that, but at
misses
the
his
same
shot,
time,
which
you might
could
just
have
get
bailed him
spammed
out.
before you even get to wall. I just don't think that's an angle you can
Still
take
have
with
enough
Neon,
funds to be able to go
really.
for the op. Boaster has a stinger, willing to take the knock for his team.
Maybe closer
job
becomes more viable,
is to make the others on his squad shine.
because you can then tuck in and then wall
Look at this defensive
instead of being
setup.
on the
It's
spam
almost
box.
identical here in terms of where the wall is positioned from Alpha. Yeah, Thorns as well, but Kayak early on taking the op to look over towards
Where's the money? It
Tiles.
must be really low. Oh, it is really
DRX
low.
have, I think, done a really good job at the start of these rounds of
I mean,
not really
this is
showing
basically the
face
all-in for
anywhere.
Fnatic here.
It's hard to anticipate where they're going to end.
Slow to a crawl. Like you said, always sowing that misinformation, question marks across the map. Despite the operator in the hands of Fnatic, it's a pretty good tool for gaining mid-round information. Makes the calling a little bit easier when Kayak can get posted, but
But they haven't been walking into it.
no.
The one round where we saw him really get active was the round that didn't count.
Drone stunted, Crashies is putting on a brave face over towards A. Let's have Chronicle by his side. He could peel with a bit of info if he's feeling the pressure, but DRX are taking it now towards this operator again. Kayak has been posted all game
Does
long.
anyone overstep, or do they straight up? Damn, that's their smoke. That's their smoke. Are they gonna pop through?
They're gonna contact
Damn,
through.
this smoke really makes it look like a top mid.
I
kinda like that. Thorns is incredible though. Oh, the Thorns is incredible, bro. No one can even trade that.
Filling in the gaps, making sure to reinforce all the available areas where there could be that weak spot. Double dash forwards again, freeing, doing some damage. Carving out a path to success into B. Flashback. As a TP as well, just to get into the cross. Has that spike in his hands, and now a fight forwards again. Convergent paths.
I mean, that suggests that they want to take the space off of it.
A sit-in duck. No help, no bailout, but Boaster will at least answer back.
Crashies has all.
Flashback and free now in a 2v3.
It's a must-win round. He has to ult this.
Nightfall now used to get some audio information. It's going to be 2 tags. Plenty more where that came from now. You can see it. Fnatic gearing up.
Oh, the
One
TP.
step after another, the TP
Yeah,
forwards.
the smoke TP is nice because they don't hear it as well.
He's not going to be knowing exactly where
Smoke
Boaster's playing.
TP, should it be the
He's
first to
slipped the
play
net.
if they can't
It's
hear
a
him? I
1v1
think
now.
so.
Time ticking away onto the defuse. Half earned. Boaster taps, trying to pull free.
Oh, he is. Silent drop. Silent drop. Completely owned him. Nicely done from freeing that. Yeah, I think Boaster has to play that fast. Personally. Because even though the smoke comes up, it's like, because they don't have the sound, he needs to swing fast.
There's trails on the ground and he chooses to ignore one of them and instead put pressure around the back. He finds a really good kill onto Flashback, but he's not there to help his team get through. Maybe just expecting the others to double up together and trade out, but the execution off again.
Waited too long,
in critical moments, allowing just a small avenue and DRX take it.
Pretty sure that's it, man. Their money's so low here. They got a force line.
At this tournament, a normal team, Brent.
For people that are asking about the other timeout, or the round rollback,
sure, maybe it'd be a bit
just to
higher
quickly
than
show you.
DRX have been winning
Like the round starts here,
of their 1v1s
and then Bro times out pretty early on.
It's
Like, look at him.
absolutely absurd.
Look, I'll pause it on it. He literally.
Dynamic
The only thing that annoys me about this is that he's crashed here, right? He's crashed. He's looking at it. He's crashed. The only thing that annoys me is like they try, whereas I want teams to just stop doing anything here. Like instead of going for this, I want everyone to just stay still. Instead of like going for it, just stay still. Like just you know it's around rollback. Please just stay still. Like we got to start making that like an actual thing.
Not going to be too experienced with.
No, there is a possibility that they could burn themselves out a little bit and not have that towards the end where you really need to put your opponent away, especially a team that's used to comebacks like Fnatic. But at the same time, the final 2 maps are just so stacked for DRX.
Definitely feels like
every team does it as well. It's so annoying.
Favored for the underdog to carry
I know we have like trust issues. We trust the Riot might not roll it back, but they're pretty good with it. If there's no damage done, you know it's a rollback.
In tough moments, he's often the player that drags Fnatic, kicking and screaming forward to believe.
Walkabouts.
Do not expect in the double push middle. Whoa! How? They both through the legs? They both through the legs?
How on earth? Has he got a Bible in his back pocket?
Might have been moving. Bit of an accuracy
Dude,
there, but what a mistake to make in a moment like this when the weaponry is really getting quite tight for Fnatic still. Bane willing to take point now.
Well, they still might lose, bro.
Still, Guns not able to be
it's a little weird. Guns down towards middle, though. Big duel, man. The great trade on this one. And Crashies at least did a little bit of damage, so it's an easy one for both, though.
In a 1v3, ults against him. Steel Garner will push him out to the outer reaches of the site. Kayak as well, going to be that human drone. Gets the info, exactly what they needed, and now Discipline played for, trying to set this one up, the 3-2-1, and
very nicely handled. Holy, dude, I got to see a replay on that. I have no idea. I think it's gone through both the legs.
Of the tournament on the other side, Bane
I think the jumps were everything there.
Persevere. 3v1, played that beautifully. Kayak putting his body on the
line. Dude, they needed the hero round.
With Discipline to close out. A MasterCard Thrifty. And it's Alpha again to me, who
not expecting this
is
one.
The playmaker in these kind of moments. Hello. Is he moving?
Oh, the
is
dink.
That what causes the inaccuracy? What's
aim punch?
He misses the fast, and then the dink makes it go. The dink makes it go crazy, bro. Into the moon.
I think maybe a bit of movement inaccuracy. That is by the finest of margins. Fnatic getting themselves in a position to be able to win that one with low eco. And going for a tiles crunch here.
Hello.
Push it down.
Yeah, pace increased. This
it's a big set strat. Fast reaction on this double form. This is a free site, though. This is a free site, and they have Sova ult for afterplant. This is a hard retake. They got Breach. Well, that's why they decide to go aggro as well. Breach ult goes early before they've even committed to it. Dude, everyone's out of here. They could cancel. They could easy cancel this.
Still with that util up. Wall into your face in close quarter combat. That's where it's going to be thriving now. Hunter Scurry, another layer
or just
it, and there is no comfortable ground to stand.
Or just
DRX,
everyone duel out.
And get to that 12.
No
they
way,
absorbed
bro.
that rolling thunder beautifully. All backed up,
do we have a smoke on main?
And then
I have to watch this
counterpunch,
back.
smacked Fnatic.
Everyone just overextend.
With a silver ultimate of their own and just won so many of the duels. DRX has got some shooters, as does Fnatic, but rounds like this,
yeah, no smoke on main.
all of the important
But bro, the main guys don't even do too much, really.
Squad.
They're just insane at aiming.
Nods of approval from the coaching booth. This was supposed to be a difficult map for them. This one that they've been banning repeatedly. Even Paperthin didn't quite have hope here to start, and DRX are up to map point.
That's right, one more round. For an unreal opener here.
Our Alpha's in
lower finals,
a lot of trouble.
Alpha, yeah, spotted out. There's that recall, and look at it. They just
man, it's so insane. It's so insane. The double dash in, and then they just spam from the minimap. That's a crazy round from them. They're so good at spamming through smokes as well. It's like a jet dash, but it checks everywhere. It's incredible.
There are no mistakes to be made here. No opportunities for Fnatic to get back in. They've had to spread the defenders back out. And Chronicle alone with a stinger in the right place at the wrong time.
Maybe the sole recipient of this one, Mako. So not used just to clear that front section of sight. Sees the all clear. Smoke layered down.
Sound on this one? Yeah, create pressure on the map.
But
they're done good.
No one's really home. Towards the back, still umming and ahhing. DRX so will be able to lay claim to most of this site now. And Kayak is there, operator in hand, still finds it. Flashback now, left to answer back. Can he do it? Can he get it done? The reactions are fast as anything, and surely this is it. TP backing away, Kayak all on his shoulders to survive in our opening map here. But DRX just like that, they scatter, peel up the rug.
Last round,
peel
mate.
up the curtain.
we gotta be going for this.
More opening fights, no more engagements. They want to play this one with discipline. They want to make that statement.
Very nice. Pretty convincing as well. Pretty convincing. Everyone got a pistol each on this one, so I can't argue too much of that.
We said it was going to be unfamiliar territory, unknowns to open this game. DRX
felt like,
came out with a bang, an 8-4 lead.
Apart from Boaster as well being a little uncomfy and maybe the Cypher causing them a small amount of trouble. There's a lot of aim diff here.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Still going into the unknowns, of course. We're going to be stepping away. GB in the analyst desk.